This is up too high. Hello friends, and welcome to my eBay Poshmark reselling inventory storage area, aka my garage. I'm pulling some shipping for some things that sold on eBay and Poshmark, so I figured I would do that with you. I'll show you a picture of the items on screen so that you can learn more about brands, keywords I use, style terms, things like that might help you when you're out there sourcing for your own reselling business. I'm going to start with some Poshmark sales. It's a Sunday afternoon, so I've sold a handful of things. I already did my Saturday shipping. I sold this loft women's top. It's a size large and it's light with a print, so it's going to be in my bin that says large tops, light printed. And it's right here. I just listed this not too long ago. The thing I like about this sale is that this is Loft, and I said when I showed this in my haul, Loft is not a brand I focus on. It's not as expensive as Ann Taylor. It's just not a brand that does great, but I pick it up occasionally based on style. This was Loft women's large linen top, button front, striped, white, and I'd sold for $22, which I think is really good. I got everything you're going to see in today's haul at the Goodwill outlet bins. So I earned $17.60 on that. Next is a pair of Free People corduroy pants. Now, I took an offer of $12 on these. That is really low. But I'm like, I haven't had a ton of sales on Poshmark this weekend. Let me get things going. These are size 28. So they'll be in my 28 pants bin. The reason I took a lower offer of $12 on these is because I'm not sure if I even should have picked these up. These were Free People size 28 corduroy pants, straight low-rise burgundy. So they're colored. Those don't always do great for me. They're a lower rise, so I thought I was happy with the $12. I earned $9.05 on that. Next is this Talbot dress. I wonder if you guys remember from one of my haul videos, I found a bunch of Nude Tags plus size Talbots, which is really amazing. Let me grab that out of my plus size bin. I love going into my plus size bins because stuff's really easy to find, because I sell through that. I don't find as much of it, and I sell through that stuff faster. So this is a Talbot's dress, women's plus size 20, linen, blue and white gingham. This was so cute. I think I had this up there for 30 something, and I got an offer of $25, so I took that offer. Poshmark takes 20%, so I made $20 on that dress. I think I could have got a little bit more for that if I held out. This next one is Title IX, which is a brand I've only been picking up the last 6 months or so based on some of your suggestions about the brand. Oh, way up here in my fitness tops bin, size medium. What does this thing even look like? It's blue. I listed this not too long ago. Oh, this is it. Okay, so this is a thin little top. Title IX women's medium top, long sleeve blue yoga active wear. I sold it for $27, which I think is great. My earnings were $21.60. This is a very lightweight item. I don't know a ton about this brand. I think they make a lot of outdoor type stuff, but I just keep picking it up and it keeps selling, so that's how we like it. Oh, I sold these overalls on Poshmark. I'll show you those. This is how I burn calories. Overall bins over here. These are right on top. I haven't listed these this long. I haven't had them up there that long. These are BDG Urban Outfitters. I cannot tell you the last time I picked up anything BDG Urban Outfitters, but I make a lot of exceptions for overalls. And this was a type of overall. Denim, women's size 0 too, so that's small, denim overalls. But these had, like, you'll see in the photo, like, no back, just a crisscross and a very low triangle front, so kind of like sexy overalls. but they had a retro style to them. Anyway, they took an offer for $24, so I earned $19.20. Don't go out and buy a bunch of BDG. I don't recommend it. But if you have a bunch of other stuff going on with it, like these are overalls, retro, super cute style, and you can get them cheap enough, then maybe take the risk. Okay, now let's toggle over to eBay. eBay has always been my main hub. I'm working in 2025 to sell more on Poshmark to increase my sales over there, so I'm listing over there more consistently. But eBay is where I've always made, I make like 3 times more on eBay than I do Poshmark. It's just a bigger platform with more buyers. I'm excited to show you these. The other pair of vintage Winnie the Pooh overalls sold for $29.99. I love this. I don't know if I showed you guys this in a recent What Sold Pull Shipping video with me or if it was a haul, but I came across these new and tagged dead stock Disney Winnie the Pooh pajamas. Now, I'll tell you, mine sold in a day, so I know I have mine priced too low at $29.99, but I'm so happy with that for these little pajamas. Some of them are going for $50, but I'm I don't know. I don't know enough about vintage Disney to know why is theirs going for so much more. I did a little research. I'm some are going for 10, some are going for 50. I'd be so happy with 30. So I sold this pair and another pair recently, both sold in a day or two for $30. So keep your eye out for vintage Disney, but I say that, but it's I feel like that's a real niche, researching vintage Disney or vintage kids clothes. I don't know a ton about it. I normally don't pick it up, but since those were new, vintage, dead stock, I did. Okay, so the next is a Saks Fifth Avenue linen dress. I'm selling so much linen. I don't know when I'm going to actually get this video out, but it's we're going into summer, and I'm trying to source as much linen as I can for my reselling business. And look at this bin. This is my large dress bin. There's not much in here. A few weeks ago, this was overflowing. So get your dresses listed. And if you have some from last year hanging around, maybe go in, edit them, refresh them in some way. Saks Fifth Avenue. This is just a linen shift dress. 100% linen blue chambray wash. What'd this sell for? I like how the Poshmark app. It sold for $21.24, so I must have sent out some weird offer. Plus shipping, the buyer's total was $29.27. Okay, so really happy with that. I buy a ton of those linen shift dress. I don't care. Oh, this is that LL Bean top that sold. Another brand I'm experimenting with is LL Bean. Kind of like I was telling you a Title IX I'm experimenting with. Picking up now. I've been selling the LL Bean, but what's selling is this same type of top, the linen tops. Let me grab it. I just listed it. It's in my linen tops, right on the top. So, this is a size large, so that's good. It's just a linen plaid top, button down. But the other one I sold pretty quickly was a linen popover. That one was an XL. And this one sold, I think I sent out offers. I had it for $19.99. I sent out offers. This sold for $16.99 plus $5.99 shipping, so the buyer's total was $22.98. So I'm going to keep picking that up. Ooh, I sold this Oscar de la Renta scarf. I love selling scarves. I talk about it a lot. This sold pretty quick. Vintage. It was in a recent video. It's right on the top. Just listed it. This weighs 2 ounces, so at the bins, I paid change for this. Look at the Oscar de la Renta signature on it. Navy blue and white stripe, and then it had a little gold. I knew this was good. I listed it, I think, for $30, and then I sent out offers, so this sold for $25.49 plus $5.99 shipping. Love it! Oh, there's more stuff that... Oh, I have an offer on this TBS Lagan Look dress. I have it for $99. Someone's offering me $60. I've had this for months and months, so I'm going to take that. I think I've sent out offers for $75. So this was 39% off. This was a pretty unique... I wonder if I can show it somehow. A very unique boho Lagan Look. Never heard of the brand, but just that style. TBS dress, 38, women's Lagan Look, artsy, avant-garde, gathered France art to wear. Listed it for $99, just got an offer for $60. You guys are my good luck, I guess, doing these videos. I sold another scarf. I didn't see these ones because they must have sold since I started recording this video. The Metropolitan Museum of Art scarves. Those sell great. This one I've had for a little bit. I wonder if you guys can even hear me when I'm over here chatting. I guess when I edit the video, I'll find out. Okay, that took a minute for me to find. Does this ever happen to you guys where it's like, you picture it and you go in the bin, you're like, oh, where is it? And then as soon as I can't find it right away, my brain starts going, oh no, I hope it didn't sell on Poshmark and it didn't get removed for some reason, or oh no, did I misplace it? It's like, it's like this built-in anxiety to the shipping and storing of inventory when you cross-post to other platforms. But even if you don't cross-post, I've accidentally put something in the wrong bin. I mean, I think that even happens to those of you who have your fancy number systems. It's like you just can't find something every once in a while. Anyway, gorgeous scarf. The Metropolitan Museum of Art women's scarf, 100% silk. Sold for $25.49. Plus $5.99 shipping. The buyer's total was $31.48. I've found scarves by the museum before and they sell well, usually for more, because a lot of times I'm getting 15 bucks for the scarf. Okay, so that's the number of things that sold on eBay. Oh, loft size 31 jeans. Oh, I got these from Joni. 31 would be in here. These were new with tag. 14. What did I do with these ones? They should be in here. Here they are. So my friend Joni sometimes will sell me a box of inventory because she has a plethora of inventory and I don't have enough. So when I do that, I pay $4 an item and she'll just sell me a big bin. And these were in here. Loft, the Slim Flare High Rise Regular. These also had like the retro style pockets. They sold for $29.99. It's not letting me open it up. So the buyer's total with shipping was $41.73. So that's awesome. So that's a number of things that have sold. I'm glad you're enjoying these videos. I'll add on some more what solds to this one. Friends, I am pulling a little bit of shipping again, so I thought we could do this together. And I'm so glad you guys like these videos because I'm actually really enjoying making them for some reason. It's a Wednesday afternoon, so not a huge sales day for me. I sold 6 things on eBay and 4 things on Poshmark, which is not bad for me on a Wednesday. Some things like this bra sold for $12, and then I have like a sweater that sold for $40. So that's the way it goes for me. I buy everything at the bin, so it's like a little bit of everything. So this is a bra, Savage Times Fenty. I have this bin labeled bras, and you know, there's not as much in here. I've been selling a lot of bras and a lot of scarves. The trick now is, though, I have to search through and find the bra. I put these little notes on them usually. There it is. Look how tiny it is. In the bin. Savage Times Fenty medium bra, black wire-free logo. This sold for $12. I think I probably had it listed for like $19.99 and someone sent me an offer. They paid $5.99 shipping, so their total for this bra was $19.25. Glad we found that baby. Okay, Spanx. Where are you guys at with the brand Spanx? I used to pick up everything. The leggings, the shapewear, it sold great. And I feel like it's really slowed down. At the bins, I'll still pick it up. I know I've picked up some Spanx pull-on jeans recently. This is a shapewear top. And I have a bin for things like this. So I have a bin for like lingerie that's not bras. Slips and things like this. This is a Spanx. Like, it's Spanx beige nude tank top, size extra large, shapewear, lace trim. This sold for $14 plus $5.99 shipping. I'm super excited about this Eileen Fisher piece. I just listed this. This is an Eileen Fisher poncho sweater, one size, 100% cashmere, asymmetrical. And I just listed it, and here we are going into June. I don't know when you're gonna watch this, probably mid-June or something. And, you know, who's buying cashmere sweaters? Well, you'll see there's a couple things that sold for me that are like what you'd think of as winter items. So, list it if you've got it. So this sold on an offer for $42.49 plus $5.99 shipping and tax. The buyer's total was $52. I think they're gonna love that because that is a gorgeous piece. This is a skirt that I took a chance on. It's Charter Club. I don't even know where that's sold. You guys, is it like Kohl's or could be Macy's? I like some of their stuff, but it's not a brand I go out looking for, but this skirt's fantastic. So let me get that out of my medium skirts bin. Okay, I took a chance on this as a style-based pickup. In the spring and summer, I start looking for maxi skirts, like gypsy, hippie, tiered boho skirts. I don't worry about brand as much. I've been selling 13 years. These have never gone out of style. They sell. Charter Club 10 petite maxi skirt, full long peasant boho, romantic gypsy hippie. I had it for $24.99 because I liked it so much, but I got an offer for $19.99 plus $5.99 shipping. Their total was $28.12. And as I've said probably in earlier segments of this video, my cost of goods is about $2. Do you think that your average buyer searching on eBay knows what a midi skirt, M-I-D-I? So maxi we just think of as long skirt, comes down around your ankles or so. Midi comes mid-calf. But sometimes I wonder if the average person knows to search midi skirts. Sometimes I'll put both. What are your thoughts? And this is cool, a vintage dress. I've had this for a while, and it'll be right here in my dresses size XL bin. This is a vintage Janine Booher, women's size 14, wool long sleeve gray pleated dress. A fantastic dress, love it. It sold for $34.99 plus $8.99 shipping with tax. Their total was $47. That's really great. It's a beautiful dress. Okay, so that's the eBay sales. Let's go over to Poshmark. Some of you might not believe this, but my best-selling months are everybody else's summer slowdown. So because I have another job as a psychotherapist in private practice, and every year over the summertime, clients are traveling, kids are in camp. It's just a quieter time. I usually try and work just like 2 days a week. And so I have more time for reselling. So when everybody else is talking about summer slowdown, I'm like, this is my time, guys. Okay. Comfy USA size medium tunic top. I like this brand a lot. Let me go get that. It's going to be in my women's medium light and printed bin. I know, my system is old school. Okay, I know a lot of you guys store your inventory in like the boxes, like the bankers type boxes. But I like the clear because then I can see, like I just pulled out my medium bin and I looked and I'm like, oh, there it is. So this was Comfy USA women's medium tunic top, art to wear, lag and look, bohemian crinkle pockets. This sold on an offer for $20 on Poshmark, so I made 16. Okay. Cool men's short size 38. I took a very low offer on these because it's a Wednesday. I'm not having a ton of sales. I think I could have got a lot more. These hiking, camping, outdoor type shorts and stuff are selling like crazy for me. This is my men's shorts bin. And these are size 38. Cool, it's spelled K-U-H-L. What color are these ones? Blue? Those are a 34. So I always pick up, even in like, I've sold a lot of Prana, REI, Columbia, these shorts right now. Okay, so see this little logo? That's the cool KUHL logo. It's an expensive brand. I pick up anything. Men's, women, kids in this brand. Cool men's 38 nylon blue pockets. Outdoor hiking cargo. I took an offer of $19 on these, so I only made $15.20. I know I could have got more, but sometimes you just want to make some sales and get things moving. They got a good deal, so maybe they'll be happy. I just listed this Pilcrow top, and I really love it. I think it was kind of a newer style, so it sold really quick. I mean, I think I listed this yesterday. So maybe it'll be right on the top for me. I love that. I love when it's right on the top. Pilcrow Anthropologie women's medium top white. It was called the reconstructed racer tee. Sold right away for $24, so my earnings are $19.20, and then I can deduct my $2 cost of goods. This is one of my favorite brands to sell, Packed Organic. This is a medium, dark and printed top. Here's a close-up of the tag on this one, P-A-C-T, Packed. I think it's awesome. This sold for $19, so to be able to get $19 for a pre-owned size medium t-shirt has to be a pretty strong brand. So Packed Organic cotton top, women's medium tie-dye shirt, sold for $19, so I got $15.20. Well, okay, I think I think we're caught up. So I'm glad you like these videos. Maybe you're learning something, maybe you're hanging out with me, and I'll continue to make these pull shipping with me videos. Thanks for being here. It's me again. Who do you think, Quenby, that they thought it would be when they tuned into the video? To help me. And this one is black, which is going to be a little more challenging to find because how many black bras are in here? Like 25 or something? Oh boy, this is the way it goes sometimes. So this is like real life. La 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 la. I'll be doing some editing of this.